A major tsunami has struck northeastern Japan, sending a 4-meter wall of water inland, which is currently causing widespread devastation. Now, the tsunami that is currently underway in the northeast of the country was caused by an 8.9 magnitude earthquake, and that struck 130 kilometers off the Pacific coast. Well, aftershocks have been felt within the last few minutes, and so far, 23 people are confirmed dead. But that number has been rising and is expected to rise. Now, there are also reports that the first wave has reached Russia's Kuril Islands to the north, reportedly around a meter high. The waves of around a meter high. But as you can see in the pictures, you have massive walls of waves just eating up everything in its path. In the devastation, there are about 200 people who have reportedly been washed away. Several others missing on Japan's Sendai Island. Now, that is the part of the country that's closest to the epicenter. Of course, the damage, the quake itself was also felt in Tokyo, with fires and injuries widely reported. They are still trying to calculate the economic costs, damage to infrastructure. And right now you're looking at an oil refinery that is ablaze in Ichihara, Chiba Prefecture, and the authorities are still having a hard time containing the blaze. Has been going on for quite some time now. Now, the Narita International Airport is also reportedly shut down. Now, just to remind you, an 8.9 earthquake hit the northeastern part of the country. That's at around 2:46 local time in Japan. That was in the middle of the afternoon. Widespread destruction being reported. Now, the Russian president has been giving his reaction to the tragedy. Dmitry Medvedev is pledging support for Japan, saying that Moscow and Tokyo can work together to combat this natural disaster.
Of course, we're ready to help our neighbors in overcoming the effects of this severe earthquake. A state of emergency has also been declared on our soil, on the Kuril Islands, in the Sakhalin region, where all necessary measures must also be taken to prevent damage and loss of life. The tsunami has already reached our shores, and we must all be consolidated at this time. I'm now ordering the emergencies minister to present a plan of assistance to Japan.
Well, the Prime Minister of Japan has also given a statement earlier to calm the citizens as the devastation continues to unfold. He did say that there has been no damage to nuclear power plants, although there are about 14 industrial complexes that have been affected by the earthquake. Now, as of the moment, we have the government confirming 18 deaths, and this number is expected to rise. You're looking at pictures. Okay, earlier it was the wall of water eating up anything in its path. Now it's an oil refinery ablaze. This is just east of Tokyo. All of this destruction has been caused by an 8.9 magnitude earthquake, and it struck about 130 kilometers off of Japan's Pacific coast. Dramatic pictures there in the coast where the earthquake had struck. There has been a tsunami warning for all territories on the Pacific Rim, reaching all the way to Hawaii, even as far as Colombia and Peru, according to the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. Well, the wave has also reached Russia's Kuril Islands to the north, reportedly around a meter high. But in Japan, you have a 4-meter high waves sweeping into the Miyagi Prefecture. We have been looking throughout the day at dramatic pictures of water engulfing cars, buildings, and ships. Now, about 200 people have reportedly been washed away, several others missing on Japan's Sendai Island. That is a part on the coastal area that is closest to the epicenter. Well, there are currently about 50 fires along the coastline, about 4 million homes without power. Prime Minister Naoto Kan has been organizing an emergency response team to tackle the disaster. According to their reports, they're having a bit of difficulty going to the quake-hit areas because of the devastation. Communication is crippled. The international airport is currently closed. Again, we heard a statement from Russia's President Dmitry Medvedev. He reiterated that they will help each other to deal with the catastrophe.